Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I finally attended my first Christmas party in 2 years over the weekend, Bill and Ed's baseball extravaganza. More on that event in a little bit. And you are looking at a couple of items my dad and I won at this event. The card of the Hall of Fame plaque of Roy Halladay and the Hall of Fame bobblehead of Larry Walker. And I'll start with the Walker bobblehead here. In an earlier video, I mentioned how Walker finally got in the Hall of Fame in 2020. Was elected there, didn't get inducted until September of this year because of the pandemic. But Walker's 7-time Gold Glove winner, 3-time batting champion, like I've said before, had an arm unlike any I've ever seen from right field. Try scoring on him on a fly ball, most likely not going to happen. Just a fine all-around player. Probably should have been in the Hall of Fame years ago, but finally got his due. And I was thinking about this, a sign of the being patient or the bad luck he had in his career. In 1994, he was with the Montreal Expos, who probably would have won the World Series, but the strike on August 12th canceled the rest of the season, including the World Series. Walker became a Rocky, made the playoffs in his first year there in 95, but didn't go to the playoffs again till a trade to the St. Louis Cardinals near the end of his career. In 2004, that Cardinal team went to the World Series but lost to the Boston Red Sox. First Red Sox title at that time since 1918, but Walker finally in the Hall of Fame, and there he is. Wearing a futuristic jersey that I personally am glad did not become part of the future just yet, but that's beside the point. Very fortunate my dad got to win this bobblehead. And then I won this plaque of Roy Halladay, who went to Arvada West High School near Denver, not too far from where I live, and I'll let you read a little more about his accomplishments. And Halladay, unfortunately, lost his life back in 2017 in a plane crash. He was only 40 years old. Never got to witness his election or give his induction speech into the Hall of Fame. Still, at least he is there. And certainly well earned after almost pitching a no-hitter in just his second start. Had problems, went to the minor leagues, but with some coaching help resurrected himself and became the Hall of Famer. Fine pitcher Roy Halladay, as intense a competitor as ever, and earned his way into the Hall of Fame a couple of years ago. And now, as I move out a little bit more on the event I attended, put together by my good friends Bill Rogan and Ed Henderson, the Bill and Ed's Baseball Extravaganza, chance for a lot of their friends to get together, and we don't see each other all the time, so we certainly treasure the times like this past Saturday when we are able to get together, and I was able to see some other friends and or people continuing to help me out, like Kevin Jerome, former Major Leaguer Mark Knudsen, Casey Bloyer, some of Bill's former teammates back when he played baseball for Denver NABA, National Adult Baseball Association. And though, as most of you probably know, I am very frustrated with Major League Baseball in a lot of ways. Frustrated with the changes the commissioner wants to put into the game. Some of the changes he's already put in, like getting rid of a fair share of minor league teams. Among other things, I even vented about this frustration, asked a couple of guys the question how they felt about the commissioner, and I wound up starting a 10-minute conversation about the issues we all have with the commissioner and what's happening to the sport. And certainly I'm not thrilled about the lockout, but having said all that, I mean, certainly I still haven't given up on baseball by any means, and I'm certainly glad I get to see these friends of mine, and Bill and Ed and on down the line. And long as they invite me to this extravaganza, I'll certainly attend. So there's my thought for the day, and the prizes my dad and I won at the extravaganza Saturday. I look forward to talking to you soon and about more events and more stuff I'm doing. In the meantime, take care, everyone. Have a good day.